Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be exploring conversational AI and how it's changing the game for sales leaders like you. We've got a true expert with us, Nova.
Happy to be here. I'm excited to dive into this.
Yeah, so we're going to be unpacking a recent article called 10 Best Conversational AI Platforms for 2025. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What exactly is conversational AI?
Well, it's essentially technology that allows machines to, communicate with us like in a way that feels natural, almost human.
Okay, so beyond like simple chatbots.
Yeah, think beyond simple chatbots. This is about AI that actually understands and responds in a way that truly feels conversational.
Okay, so it's not just about spitting out pre-programmed responses. More like having a real conversation with a machine. Why should sales leaders care about this? What's the big deal?
Well, the big deal is revenue. Conversational AI can really transform how you connect with customers and ultimately drive sales. So for instance, think about hyper-personalization. Imagine an AI that analyzes a prospect's data and then tailors every interaction based on their unique needs.
Okay.
It's like having a salesperson who knows exactly what each customer wants before they even ask.
So instead of just like a generic sales pitch, we're giving each customer a truly personalized experience.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see how that could be powerful, but how does that actually work in practice? Give me an example.
Yeah, so let's say you're an online retailer. An AI-powered chatbot could interact with a customer who's, browsing your site, suggesting products based on their past purchases or their browsing history. It could even offer like personalized discounts or promotions to really create that feeling of a tailored shopping experience.
Okay, that makes sense. It's like having a virtual sales assistant that's always one step ahead.
Mhm.
What other ways can conversational AI impact a sales leader's, bottom line?
Well, think about smarter targeting.
Instead of just casting a wide net and hoping for the best, AI can actually analyze data to identify your ideal customers, and their pain points. It's about reaching the right people with the right message at the right time to really maximize your marketing ROI.
Okay, so no more throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. We're talking about like laser-focused targeting.
Exactly. And let's not forget about proactive engagement.
Right.
Imagine, your AI reaching out to prospects and customers with personalized offers or support based on their behavior or their purchase history.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this could be like a game changer. So instead of waiting for customers to come to us, we're using AI to anticipate their needs and proactively engage with them.
Right, and that proactive engagement can really make a huge difference in nurturing leads, building relationships, and ultimately, driving sales.
So we've established that conversational AI can personalize interactions, target the right audience, and proactively engage with customers. What else can it do?
It can significantly streamline your sales process. So think about lead qualification, for example.
Okay.
AI can actually handle those initial interactions, asking qualifying questions and filtering out leads that aren't really a good fit.
Okay.
So this frees up your sales team to focus on the hottest prospects, the ones that are actually ready to buy.
Yeah, that's a huge time saver for any sales team. No more wasting time chasing, dead-end leads.
And it goes beyond that. Think about upselling and cross-selling. AI can subtly suggest, additional products or services that complement what a customer is already considering.
Okay. So instead of being pushy, it's about making relevant suggestions that genuinely add value for the customer.
Exactly. And studies have shown that personalized product recommendations can increase average order value by as much as 10%.
Wow. That's a significant impact. So we're talking about like a real boost to revenue.
Hmm.
All right, so we've covered hyper-personalization, smarter targeting, proactive engagement, and streamlined sales processes. What's next?
Well, let's talk about the customer experience. Conversational AI can actually create a smoother, more enjoyable buying journey for your customers.
Okay.
Imagine having a chatbot available, 24/7 to answer questions, provide support, guide customers through the process.
Like having a virtual customer service rep that never sleeps.
That's right. And when you create a positive experience, you build loyalty and you increase customer lifetime value.
Okay, makes sense. So it's all about making it easy and enjoyable for customers to do business with you.
And let's not forget about cost savings.
Oh, okay.
By automating routine tasks, you can free up your team for higher value activities. Plus, with AI handling those 247 customer interactions, you can actually improve customer satisfaction without breaking the bank.
Okay. So we've covered a lot of ground here. Conversational AI can personalize experiences, target the right audience, proactively engage with customers, Streamline sales processes, improve the customer experience, and save you money. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Well, it's not about replacing human interaction. It's about empowering your sales team to work smarter and focus on what they do best, building relationships and closing deals.
Okay, I'm convinced, but where do we go from here? What should sales leaders be looking for in a conversational AI platform?
That's a great question. So first and foremost, I would say focus on the AI capabilities.
Okay.
You want a platform that's using advanced AI that can understand complex queries, learn from interactions, just like your best salespeople.
Okay.
It's not just about simple rule-based chatbots anymore. It's about AI that can really engage in a meaningful way.
So not all AI platforms are created equal. We need to be looking for something sophisticated, capable. What else?
Well, think about ease of use.
Okay.
Your team needs to be able to quickly learn and use the platform effectively, so look for a user-friendly interface that makes training and onboarding a breeze.
Got it. Easy to use, powerful AI. What else?
Seamless integration with your existing CRM and sales tools is crucial. You don't want to create silos or disrupt your current workflow.
It's a lot of sense. Anything else?
Well, scalability and flexibility are important. You need a platform that can grow with your business and adapt to your specific needs. And don't forget multi-language support if you're targeting a global audience.
Okay. So there's a lot of factors to consider. Our article actually lists 10 different platforms.
Yeah.
Are there any that stand out to you as particularly relevant for sales leaders?
Yes, there's one I think is worth highlighting, and that's Meet Record.
Okay.
It's a revenue intelligence platform powered by conversational AI.
What's so special about Meet Record?
Well, unlike some platforms that just automate interactions, Meet Record actually analyzes those interactions to provide valuable insights.
Okay.
So it can turn everyday sales calls, emails, meetings into data that you can use to improve your sales process.
So it's not just about automating tasks. It's about extracting intelligence from those tasks.
Exactly. Imagine you're a sales leader on the go. Meet Records AI is, working in the background, analyzing every conversation your team is having, tracking performance, identifying coaching opportunities, even improving pipeline visibility.
That sounds incredible. For busy sales leaders, that level of insight is invaluable. But even the most amazing technology is useless if people don't know how to use it. What advice do you have for sales leaders who are, ready to dive into the world of conversational AI?
I would say start by identifying the areas where it can make the biggest impact.
Okay.
Are you struggling with lead qualification? Do you want to personalize customer interactions? Pick one area and pilot a solution. Don't try to do everything at once.
That's great advice. Start small, see what works, and then scale from there. This has been incredibly insightful. Any final thoughts before we wrap up this part of our deep dive?
I think, we've covered a lot of ground, but the key takeaway is this. Conversational AI has the power to empower sales teams to work smarter, not harder. It's about creating those personalized experiences, optimizing processes, and ultimately driving revenue growth.
So in a world where personalized experiences are everything, can you afford to ignore the power of conversational AI? I think we both know the answer to that. We'll be back in a moment with part 2 of our deep dive, so don't go anywhere.
I think in today's world, buyers are just bombarded with information.
Right.
It's more important than ever to stand out from the crowd and connect on a personal level, and that's really where conversational AI can shine.
So it's not just about automation, it's about creating authentic connections with customers.
Absolutely. It's about leveraging AI to truly understand your prospects and your customers, and that understanding is what allows you to deliver the right message at the right time in a way that really resonates.
Yeah, the article that we're discussing actually mentions the projected growth of the global chatbot market.
Right.
It's expected to reach $1.25 billion by 2025.
Wow.
That's a pretty clear indication that conversational AI is here to stay.
That's a massive number, and it really highlights the growing, importance of this technology. Conversational AI isn't just a fad. It's going to become a core part of how businesses operate.
Now, the article also touches on something called generative AI and large language models.
Yes.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what those are. Could you break that down for me? and explain, why it's important for sales leaders.
Sure. So generative AI and large language models, or LLMs, are kind of taking conversational AI to a whole new level.
Okay.
These models can generate human quality text, translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, and answer your questions in a way that's, both comprehensive and informative.
So these LLMs are making AI even smarter and more capable of handling like those complex conversations we were talking about.
Exactly. So let's say like a customer asks a chatbot a very detailed question about, your product specifications. Okay. An LLM-powered chatbot could actually pull information from a huge knowledge base and provide a helpful, accurate answer, even if the question wasn't phrased in a very conventional way.
That's pretty amazing. It's like having a subject matter expert available 24/7 to answer any customer question. Okay, so if I'm a sales leader who's convinced and ready to implement conversational AI, what should I be doing? How do I actually get started?
Well, the article offers some excellent guidance on selecting the right conversational AI platform for your needs.
Okay.
It emphasizes, the importance of carefully considering factors like the AI capabilities, ease of use, how well it integrates with your existing systems, scalability, and multi-language support.
Yeah, we touched on those points earlier, but it's definitely worth reiterating.
Yeah,
Sales leaders really need to do their homework and make sure the platform they choose aligns with their specific goals.
absolutely. One point the article really drives home is the importance of compatibility with your current tech stack. If your chosen AI platform integrates seamlessly with your CRM, your marketing automation tools, and other key systems, it'll make a huge difference in how much value you get from it.
It's all about creating a smooth workflow, right? You don't want to add complexity or create more headaches for your team.
Exactly.
Are
Exactly.
there any other essential considerations we should keep in mind?
Absolutely. Data security is paramount in today's, digital landscape.
Right.
You need to make sure that the platform you select has robust security measures in place to protect your customer data.
That's a great point. Security should always be top of mind.
Yeah.
Before we move on, let's take a moment to recap some of the key benefits of conversational AI. What are the biggest takeaways for you?
I think for me, it's the potential for hyper-personalization and proactive engagement.
Okay.
The idea that AI can tailor every customer interaction and even reach out proactively with the right message at the perfect time, that's incredibly powerful for building relationships and driving sales.
I totally agree. It's about using technology to create a more human-centric sales process, even if it seems a little counterintuitive.
Right.
And we can't forget about the operational efficiencies. Think about how much time your team could save if AI was handling those routine tasks, allowing them to focus on higher value activities. It's a win-win for everyone involved.
Absolutely.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from what conversational AI is to why it matters for sales leaders and even how to choose the right platform. But there's one crucial piece of the puzzle that we haven't explored yet. How does conversational AI actually drive revenue?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll dive into the specific ways conversational AI can impact your bottom line and help you achieve your sales goals.
We're back for the final part of our deep dive into conversational AI for sales leaders. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. How does this technology actually, translate into revenue growth?
That's the question every sales leader wants answered right. And the good news is, conversational AI offers a multitude of ways to boost your bottom line. The article we've been discussing actually highlights 7 key areas where it can make a real difference.
7. Okay, I'm all ears. Walk me through 'em.
Okay, so the first one is something we've touched on before, but it's worth emphasizing: hyper-personalization for increased conversions.
Right.
Today's customers, they expect personalized experiences. They want to feel seen and understood. And conversational AI can analyze data to understand individual preferences, purchase history, even real-time behavior to really create a tailored experience for each customer.
So instead of a generic sales pitch, we're using AI to create like a unique experience that resonates with each individual customer.
Precisely. It's about moving away from that, one-size-fits-all approach to sales and marketing. Personalization is key to standing out in a crowded marketplace and building those lasting relationships with your customer.
That makes sense. What's the next area where conversational AI can drive revenue?
Smarter targeting to reach the right audience.
Okay.
So no more wasted effort or those, spray and pray marketing campaigns.
Right.
AI can analyze vast amounts of data to pinpoint your ideal customers, understand their needs and pain points, and figure out the most effective way to reach them.
So we're talking about maximizing efficiency and ROI by focusing on those prospects who are most likely to convert.
Exactly. It's about working smarter, not harder.
Not
And using AI to refine your targeting ensures that your marketing efforts are laser focused and that you're reaching the right people with the right message at the right time.
I like it. Okay, what's next on the list?
Proactive messaging for improved engagement.
Okay.
This is where conversational AI really starts to differentiate itself. It's not just about responding to inquiries, it's about anticipating needs and reaching out proactively. Imagine your AI sending personalized offers, relevant content, or even just a friendly check-in based on where a customer is in their journey.
So it's like having a team of super efficient sales reps who are always one step ahead, anticipating what the customer needs before they even ask.
That's a great way to put it. And because those interactions are personalized and relevant, they're much more likely to resonate with the customer and move them closer to a sale.
We're halfway through the list. What's number 4?
Faster lead qualification. This one is a game changer for sales teams.
Okay.
Think about all the time and effort that gets wasted chasing leads that are never going to pan out. Conversational AI can handle those initial interactions, asking qualifying questions, gathering crucial information, and filtering out leads that aren't really a good fit.
So that frees up the sales team to focus on the most promising leads, the ones that are actually ready to buy.
Exactly. It's all about optimizing your sales funnel and making sure your team is spending their time on the deals that are most likely to close.
3 more to go. What's next?
Number 5, upselling and cross-selling to increase order value. This is a classic sales tactic, but conversational AI can take it to a whole new level. Instead of being pushy, AI can subtly suggest additional products or services that complement what the customer is already considering.
So it's about adding value and enhancing the customer experience by making relevant suggestions, not just trying to, force a bigger sale.
Exactly. And because those suggestions are personalized and based on data, they're much more likely to be well received by the customer.
Okay. I can see how that would directly impact revenue. What's number 6?
Improving the customer buying experience. We all know that happy customers are more likely to buy from you again and again.
Right.
And conversational AI can help you create a smoother, more enjoyable buying journey for your customers. Whether it's helping them find the right product, answering their questions instantly, or offering personalized recommendations, AI can make the entire process feel effortless and enjoyable.
It's all about removing friction and creating that seamless experience for the customer.
Right. And when you do that, you build loyalty and increase the lifetime value of your customer base.
Okay. We've arrived at number 7. What's the final way? Conversational AI drives revenue.
Reducing operational costs for increased profitability. We've touched on this throughout our conversation, but it's a crucial point. By automating routine tasks, you free up your team for higher value activities. Plus, with AI handling those 247 customer interactions, you can improve customer satisfaction without breaking the bank.
So it's a win-win for everyone involved. You're improving efficiency, boosting customer satisfaction, and ultimately increasing your profitability.
Exactly. And when you combine all 7 of these benefits, you have a really powerful formula for sustainable long-term revenue growth.
Nova, this has been an incredible deep dive into the world of conversational AI. I think we've given our listeners a lot to think about. Any final words of wisdom before we wrap up?
I would say, the future of sales is about personalization, efficiency, and building meaningful connections. And conversational AI can help you achieve all 3. If you're not exploring this technology, now is the time to start.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks so much for joining us today, Nova. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure was all mine.
And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in to The Deep Dive. We'll be back next week with another fascinating topic. Until then, keep diving.